Hey guys, it's Carl in the Philippines coming at you again. Just want to go over a couple things, to be honest with you, I'm not in too good of a mood today. Just work was horrible. So I figure I'd come out and just talk to you guys, see, how everyone's doing. I hope people, they'll hopefully y'all answer me back how y'all doing. And if you got any forms of questions you would like to know, I'm always here to try to help. Like I was talking to the attorney in my office who happens to be Indian, and he got his joint citizenship because I think he said his grandfather had gotten sick and was passing away, and it would have been easier for him to get it. But even he says, the hoops you have to jump through to get it. And he was actually born in the Philippines as a little kid. I think he left, he was maybe like 3 years old or something. If I remember what he had said. So I just wanna touch base with everybody on it and stuff. There is a lot of what do you call it? A lot of hoops you have to jump through. Like we were talking about with the money. I've heard people state from other blogs that sometimes the banks give them attitudes on getting their, money. They'll make them hold it extra days. I don't know. My wife's account is in the Philippines, but the same bank is here over here. So I go over all the time, deposit it in, and she gets the money pretty much because they're basically they're 12 hours ahead of us. She usually gets it the following day. Depending on the date that I go. If I go Friday morning, it's Friday evening there. She normally won't pick it up till that Monday morning. But yeah, she, knock on wood, she hasn't had an issue yet on getting it. One site I used to use was what do you call it? Western Union, but Western Union, dude, you're better off going and doing a wire transfer from a bank and spending $40. The Western Union, they charge you 10, but you're jumping through hoops. If they want to question the money, they'll question it on you. And then if you don't give them the answers they want to hear, they blacklist you, or they'll blacklist the recipient. So you're basically at their every beckon. There's another one called, I've heard, because I've seen people that use it. It's called Zoom. No, it's not Zoom. The video conferencing place, Zoom. Wow, I'm trying to think. Money. Oh, Zoom. Zoom Money Send. Zoom is a PayPal service. Send money with a peace of mind. It's XOOM. It's part of that. You can send money to the Philippines. Couple banks they have there that you can direct deposit to is PNB, Metro Bank, BDO, with the low fee. Everyone hits you with the fee. Does not matter. Even when I go deposit directly into my wife's account at the bank here, which is there, I still get an $8 fee. I think more of it is transferring the conversion for the U.S. money to Filipino peso. That's fine. You could also do PayPal. PayPal is pretty good. If you're in the US, you can put two accounts. You know, if you're in the Philippines, put two accounts up. Put your American bank account that, you know, like if you're retired and you're getting that, put that onto it so that it gets deposited, and then you can transfer the money into your PayPal, and then it's a free. Well, I'm not sure about internationally, but it's free to transfer from PayPal to your bank account. It might take 24 hours, but you could do that. I don't know if Venmo works over there. But like I said, Zoom is PayPal, so that's probably what you're going to be using to transfer over there. I've heard a few other ones. I just can't remember the names. You know, everyone keeps saying you got to have a U.S. bank, a U.S. phone number. So you're going to get stuck keeping the U.S. number. I don't know. I really, 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 really don't know how it works. I just want to, you know, be honest. I haven't tried them. I don't know if I want to. Like I said, I used to send my wife for, you know, my girls money through Western Union. They banned her, and I was still good. I was still sending it. Next thing I know, I got banned for some reason. Why? I don't know. You know, you call them up, speak to them. Oh, you need to fill out this form. Tell them why, blah, 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 blah. I filled the form out and never heard back from them. So, I don't know. You know, there's, let's see. Okay, transfer money to the Philippines. Let's see what sites come up. World Remit. That's the other one I heard. Never used it. I believe I heard some people say that there were some issues with that one. Then there's Remitly. REMITLY. Zoom comes up. You know, again, Western Union. Apparently, PayPal, you can send money and transfer it to the Philippines. So even though they got Zoom, you can do it. Then I'm seeing this thing called TransferWise. Never used that. I would have to look into it. But there's quite a few things. I don't know how good they are. You know, I only know from what I've used. Excuse me. So, you know, you really need to do your research on it. But I do, I'll be honest, if you're going to get a phone, I would get the cheapest phone that you could get here to go to the Philippines with, you know, for the cheapest service, just because it's unlimited data, unlimited talk, unlimited emails, you know, stuff like that, you know, text messages, I should say. Because when you go to the Philippines, I don't know anybody that's got a, you know, like a T-Mobile, a Verizon, something like that. You're kind of pigtailed to like Metro PC here or Boost Mobile, paying a monthly, not even a monthly fee, paying per minute type thing. Kind of sucks. You know, and the only reason everyone, when you go in, they all give you their Wi-Fi, so you can hook your phones up, so you're not getting charged the service. But the bad thing with the Philippines is there's a shitload of brownouts. I mean, if you go on any of these vlogs, any of the vlogs of these guys that are expats that are living in the Philippines, that is their first and major complaint is brownouts. You know, they'll let you know when they're going to brown it out. They'll tell you 8 o'clock, you know, Tuesday morning till 6 o'clock Tuesday afternoon. No electric. You know, my thing is, when I get there with the wife and I'm staying there permanently, I will be buying a generator. I am not gonna have. Ooh, excuse me. Ooh, almost pushed my chair all the way back. I am not gonna have these rolling brownouts, and that's why I also recommend keep your phone here with the unlimited data. At least then you still have internet service that you need to use. Because remember, you get a brownout, you're not getting internet, you're not getting TV. At least you have something to do. You know, with my phone, I can Wi-Fi it to my laptop to give it internet. So if it does go out, 90% of my apps I have on my cell phone, because all these new phones are Windows 10, they have the same apps. So I have them there. You know, like I watch, I have a couple movie places that I like to watch movies that are downloaded movies. And I have them so I can just internet my friggin' hotspot my phone for my laptop, hook it to the TV, especially if you have a generator, and you can run at least a movie to keep you, your kids, you know, if you're older, you know, your girlfriend, whatever. You know, there's a lot of things. Oh, excuse me again. I don't know why. Every time I do this vlog, I wind up yawning. I should call it Carl and the Yawning Blog in the Philippines. Yeah, so there's a lot. There's a lot of pitfalls with the Philippines, but then there's a lot of highs with the Philippines. You know, I love the country there. It's beautiful. The people are sweet people. They're very nice. They're friendly. Like I said, I've been to Thailand. Big downfall in Thailand is 90% of the people speak Thai, don't speak English at all. At least in the Philippines, it's more the opposite way. 90% of the Filipinos speak English as well, and like 10% don't speak English. All they speak is Filipino. So you have an easier time communicating with them. So, you know, you're not gonna starve, as I would say. You're not gonna go thirsty. You know, you're gonna be able to get something when you need it. And the cost isn't too expensive. You know, when I was there going, you know, we used to jump on a jeepney. Just so for people that have never been to the Philippines, that's a jeepney. As you see, it's a Jeep. They cut and they extended it, and it holds people in the back. It's like a cross between a trying to think how I could classify it. A cross between a bus and a taxi. You know, taxi, you're getting one or two people in the thing. Jeepney, you're probably getting 15 people in, and they will try to squeeze people in. So you'll be like this sometimes, because they try to squeeze in. Then they have the buses, but the big buses might go from like where my wife lives in an area she lives in, Patanga, to like Manila. So you're paying more. Or we would go from one place to another, and it was like 15 pesos, like 45 pesos. Was it 45? I think it was 45 pesos or 30 pesos. Normally, like when I would go from where the corner of the street where my wife is, to Clark SM Mall Clark, 9 pesos. So me and her would cost us 18 to go. If I brought my 3 girls with us, it was 45. And just at the time, right now, I think the rate is, you know what? Let me find out the rate. Dollar to Philippine peso. Right now it's 48.49 pesos to a dollar. It's down. It's gone down. It's been this month. It's been fluctuating. September 3rd it was 48. It's actually up and down. It normally hovers around 50 pesos for it. So when I was taking me and the wife and the 3 girls, 9 pesos per person, 45. It's $1, US dollar. It's a little under $50. A little under 50 pesos. A little under 50. It's like $1. So round trip for the 5 of us, it would cost me $2. I hate to put it this way, I'm cheap tightwad, but when you compare it to a bus, in the U.S., I think the last bus I was on, it was like $3.50 one way. You used to be able to get the transfer for free, but now I heard that's like $1 or $1.50 to transfer. So yes, it's costing you money. Like I said, it has its ups, it has its downs. A lot of the stuff is cheap. Some of the stuff you do wind up getting, you'll see that there isn't really that big of a difference. Electronics, you gotta say the United States. I went to the Philippines. I was looking to buy a computer. I actually bought a laptop for my kids to use for school. And I paid a little bit more than I wanted to. At first what they were offering me, I was like, dude, it wasn't an i5 processor. It had like lucky if it had 2 gigs of memory. The specs were so low, and I was like, you guys are asking $400 US dollars for it. So I was like, I can go to the United States and buy this for like $200. So I wound up talking him down on a laptop, wound up getting it, the specs I wanted. I think I paid like $3 and change. Really was not what I wanted to pay, but I wound up getting it. So it was for the girls. They needed it for school. My middle daughter needed it. My youngest girl needed it. So I did what I could to help them get it. I got it for them. So in the long run, I don't care what anybody says. I was happy. I was very, 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 very happy that I got it for him. So, but yeah, just like I said, there's ups and downs. This little vlog that I didn't have much to talk about wound up turning into about 21 minutes almost. So tomorrow I will come over, try to do another vlog, get a little more information on some other stuff, and we could discuss a few other things. I really don't talk about women in the Philippines, for single guys to come. I'm not single. My wife is in the Philippines. I'm happy. She's beautiful. There's nothing that I'm even looking for there. If you want to find out about how the female life is in the Philippines, I hate to say it, there's a bunch of other vlogs that could help you out. Me, I'm a married man. As you can see, very proud of it. I don't take the ring off. If you look, I got some tan still left. Got cold over here, first day of fall, but I still have the tan line. I don't take it off. This is my life to her. When I feel lonely and miss her, touch the ring, and I feel like I'm right there with her. So I can't help you guys on the dating scene. I can help you with some advice on if you are dating them. So maybe that's what we'll do tomorrow. So all I'm going to say is, till then, I just want to tell you, please hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the little bell for notifications when I go live. Well, I shouldn't say live yet. I'm not up to doing a live show yet. I don't have that many followers yet. Still working on it with a little help from you guys. Sharing me around. We could get up there, and maybe I'll start doing some live shows for you. Like I said, please hit the subscribe button, hit the little bell for notifications when I post a new video, and remember, please share me with your friends. Never know, somebody might be interested in moving to another country just to see similar ideas of what goes on. So until I see you again, be safe and peace.